Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris and I'm back with more Everyday RC and a little update and an announcement just to fill everybody in on what's been going on in my RC world. So first things first, I just got back from vacation a week ago. I was down in Orlando, Florida. I took my family to Disney World and it was our first official family vacation. So it was a really exciting experience. It was the first time my kids were on an airplane. It was my first time being to Florida and to Disney World as well, so it was really cool. It was a great experience. Everybody had fun. It was awesome. And for those of you that are familiar with Disney World, you'll know that it's the most magical place on earth. It's also the most expensive place on earth. So, as you can imagine, I was spending a lot of money, and maybe that's why some of you haven't seen me too active as far as buying upgrades or purchasing any new RC vehicles, because we had this trip planned for many years now, but we really had it planned for the last year. I've been working a lot the last few months, trying to save up as much money as I possibly could. I wasn't splurging on any RC stuff. I wasn't really putting any money into the RC hobby, only because I wanted to give my family the best experience that they could possibly have. And my children have waited many years to go to Disney. I wasn't fortunate enough to go when I was a child, so it was an awesome experience. For those of you that follow the channel, you know that I've been trying to save up for the Futaba 4PX. Well, I was pretty much buying the equivalent to a Futaba 4PX every day down in Disney. So you can imagine how much money I spent spending a week down in Disney. And we ran the whole gamut. We were in Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and we even went to Universal Studios for a day. So we got through a lot of stuff. We were busy every single day, and it was an awesome experience, and it gave me such satisfaction to see my kids having the time of their life, and it was a great vacation to go on. So I got back from that a week ago prior to Halloween. They were down with the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. They got to trick-or-treat in Magic Kingdom, and man, they had the time of their lives. So did I. We all had a great time. And we came back, it was Halloween. They had a great Halloween, and now it was Friday. Today is Friday, so this is my first week back to work. And you can imagine how tired you are when you come back from vacation, so it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to pay the bills, but I just want to let everybody know that that's what's been going on in my life, and you know, that's why you haven't seen me active recently. But I'm back to work, and everything is good. You know, I'm looking to get back into the hobby, and I appreciate everybody out there. I just want to thank everybody out there that messages me and contacts me. I'm messaged every day and ask questions every day, so I'm still active in the hobby. Just haven't been able to splurge and buy the things that I've wanted lately, but it'll be coming soon. Santa Claus will be coming soon, you can guarantee that. But I just wanted to let everybody know out there, and you might be wondering, why is he telling us all this? Well, it's because my channel is Everyday RC. It's to relate to the everyday person out there that has to go to work every day, do what they gotta do, pay their bills, still make time and money for their hobby. So just know that I understand that the struggle is real, you know, and you might see a lot of expensive stuff on my channel, but it all came with hard work and dedication. And just like I tell my children, I'll tell you guys, you got to work hard to play hard. So that's what the announcement is all about, is I finally got all this work done and I worked real hard, so now it's time to enjoy the hobby. So we're having a bash event Sunday, November 13th. Mark it on your calendar, get your vehicles ready, because it's finally gonna happen, guys. I get messaged every day, and that's what I was trying to get to, is I want to thank everybody out there that stays on top of me, keeps me involved in the hobby. I get asked daily, when are you having the next bash event? When are you having the next bash event? So we're finally having it, and I would have had it sooner, but we don't have a location, and it's tough where I live over here on Long Island, New York, that we have a designated area for everybody to meet up. But I'll tell you one thing, that these bash events that we've done have been some of the most enjoyable times that I've had RCing. This is going to be the third year. First one was 2014. It was a great turnout. Then we did 2015. That was last year. That was an even better turnout. But last year we did have permission from the property owner, and we had a designated area, and we had no issues. But this year I hope to be even better than all those years. But the problem is that we don't have permission from the property owner. It is an open area. Lots of people go there. You've seen it in lots of my bashing videos. I've gone to this location. But I just want to let everybody know out there in the local area, if you plan on coming, you just have to be respectful, and we're hoping that it's not going to be shut down. We won't have any issues. It's a big open dirt area. In fact, it's right down the block from where the Strong Island RC Club has been doing all their speed runs. I was down there. You saw in my videos I was down there. So this is literally right down the road from that. So for those of you that care to come out on Sunday, November 13th, I'll be in the bashing area. I might venture off to the speedrun area, but for those of you that come, you'll be able to experience both aspects of the hobby. So I'll be over there with the bashers, might be down with the speedrunners eventually. I still got some work to do on my slash. You know, like I said, I was getting back to doing a lot of work. You know, this has been, since the crash, I've been slowly rebuilding it back from the ground up. Was working on suspension. I did manage to buy some new shocks. Working on a suspension, and this is a Vinny Pace inspired front bumper that I've been working on. I've had this sitting here for the past 3 weeks, guys, so hopefully I could get something done before that Sunday. Maybe I could go down and hang out with the speedrun guys for a while. But I just want to let everybody know that if you in the area, come out Sunday, November 13th. It would be great to see everybody out there. It was a great way to meet people. A lot of people that I have met at these bash events I'm friends with to this day. It's a great way to network and meet people in the area, make new RC friends, and it's been really awesome, and hopefully we can enjoy the day. I'm not going to be a party pooper, and I'm not going to tell everybody that you can't bring fifth scales. I would just say that if you plan on bringing fifth scales, we're going to use our own discretion. As far as loud, you know, sounds go, we don't want to cause too much attention to ourselves. We don't want it to get shut down too early, but we'll play it by ear. I'm sure that we'll be able to get out there and run some fifth scales. But nitro guys, electric guys, feel free to bring whatever you want. If you're going to bring a fifth scale, just remember, we're just going to have to test the waters to see, you know, if it's going to be a good vibe. You know, we don't want to, like I said, cause too much attention to ourselves. And the most important thing is I want to focus on is safety. I want there to be some organization out there while we're driving. There's going to be lots of drivers out there, and we don't want anybody getting run over or hit with a large vehicle. That would be the possible worst thing that could happen, especially that this year we will not be signing any waivers as far as liability goes. So just want to keep everybody safe out there. We want to be organized and structured. If there's going to be a bunch of fifth scales and 8 scale monster trucks, we've got to be careful out there, you know. But other than that, it's all in the name of fun and meeting people and having a great experience. So I hope to see, if you're local, please come out. It would be great to meet everybody. Sunday, November 13th, I'm going to be getting there around 9 a.m. and I'm going to be spending the day there. Hopefully we can spend the full day there. For the directions and location of the bash event, if you're on Facebook, hopefully most of you are on Facebook, go to the NYC Bashers group on Facebook. It will have the location marked on there. For those of you that don't have Facebook, email me at everydayrc64@gmail.com and I will give you the location. I'm not going to publicize it here on YouTube because it is private property and we don't want to blow up the spot way too much, even though it's going to be blowing up crazy now that we're going to publicize it to everybody that's local. So I hope everybody comes out. We have a great time. If you're a basher, come out. If you're interested in the speedrun guys, if you got a speedrun vehicle, bring that. You can hang out with those guys, and it will be a great time to meet everybody. So once again, I just hope you're all making it happen in your RC worlds. I hope you enjoyed my update. I didn't want to ramble on too much. And for now, this is Chris, the Everyday RC Guy, saying thanks for watching. Oh yeah, guys, one more thing before I go. How could I forget to mention that my good friend GeoStealth R1 will be there from YouTube. He's helped me organize these bash events for the past 3 years, and we've publicized them on our YouTube channels, and we've had a great turnout. So just want to let everybody know that GeoStealth R1 will be there, and it's always a good time when I get to bash with my buddy. So it's going to be good to see him there, and I hope to see all of you out there. So let's see you out there at the bash event 2016, baby.